Character AI is basically a website where kids can come to and create personas or characters that can be their friends or online friends or whatever you call it. Now, it makes sense somehow because probably kids want to have people to talk to, especially when they are lonely and all of that. But I think personally, in my opinion, that it is doing more harm than good, and I'm going to show you why. So once you create an account, usually it's for kids that are 13 years and above, but it doesn't really check. So a kid can basically lie about their age and then put about 15, and then it just opens the account for them as long as they have an email address. Now this is, you're going to start by creating a character. You can create a scene. I'm just going to show you about creating a character. So creating a character means that you get to choose the name of the character, and I'm going to maybe call him, let me see, Jonathan, and my tagline for him is going to be the best, let me say, boyfriend ever. And I'm going to describe him as a loving, caring, and honest boyfriend that can comfort me. Please note that when you describe a character, that's exactly how the character is going to behave. So greeting, and I'm going to say his greeting to me is going to be, hey love, did you miss me? And then you can add a voice. Now there are different voices. This is one voice.
Hello, here to add a spark of joy to your day.
As you can see, this is another voice called Vampire Bodyguard. So there are different voices from men to
Greetings,
women.
Earthling. Prepare for interstellar adventures and cosmic mysteries.
So basically you just like have to pick any voice that you want. Usually they have a ton of voices already, and then you can just pick from anyone that you feel suits the character that you have created. Let me see. Taz.
G'day, Taz here. Let's throw a shrimp on the barbie and get down with it.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Bookworm. Ready to write new chapters in your story.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Bodhi. That's my choice, and then I'm gonna just, once I'm done with that, I'm just gonna click on create character. Now once your character is created, it takes you straight into the chats. That's where you can talk to your so-called boyfriend or girlfriend, depending on who is creating. And as you can see, it started with hey love, did you miss me? Because that's the greeting. And if I want to listen to it, I can also click on the voice icon for it to say,
Hey, love, did you miss me?
and then I can also write anything I want to. Anything I wanted to do. So I'm gonna say I missed you, and I'm gonna say something naughty, maybe. Okay, and then as you can see, it said something. I'm grinning. Okay, let's listen to it.
I'm grinning, tugging you close by the waist. You first. My voice drops, playful and warm against your ear. Bet you can't even imagine what I've been thinking. A quick kiss on your neck. Teasing? Absolutely. Always for you, love.
So as you can see, it goes as much as you want it to. For kids who are looking for emotional support, they go here. They don't necessarily need to talk to you. You can create a persona of a counselor, of an advisor, of your best friend. And that's probably maybe a little good, depends on how you see it. I'd rather talk to a human being than an AI for counseling and all of that. But imagine when your kids are going to AI to discuss their problems rather than you, who is their parent. Now imagine if a kid can create a persona of a narcissist. I saw it somewhere that some kids online, and parents were complaining that their kids were creating personas that were dark, that were teaching them about killing, maiming, and all of those things that we don't probably want our kids to even talk about. And the kid said, from what I saw online, that the kid said he had watched some dark movies and he wanted to experiment. So he got to Character AI and created a persona that can feed him thoughts on all the dark fantasies and dark cravings that he has. Imagine a child doing that. And these are the things that our teenagers are going through, because parents are busy working, trying to make ends meet, but things are happening. Your kid can be fantastic in school, can be fantastic even at home, but do you know what happens when you hand a smartphone or a tablet with 24 hours to Wi-Fi without checkmating what is on it? I know kids are smart these days. They're always looking for ways to outsmart parents and all. But as a parent, you need to be extra vigilant. This is the time to be extra vigilant. If you want to know more of these technologies and more on how to checkmate your child, how to check them, also more on how to talk to them about responsibilities that come with owning a smartphone, how to advise them when it comes to being online and offline, then you should register, or rather you should register your kids to join our Nibis Tech Kids community. It's a community where kids between the age of 7 to 17 are going to come together. We're going to teach them, mentor them on not just technology, but also how to live right, the right choices to make, especially now in the digital age. We're also going to be mentoring them on what it takes to have careers in tech. We're going to be inviting guest speakers to talk to them sometime. We're going to have virtual meetings and all of that. It's going to be a fun community for kids, and they're going to learn and also try to be better, for themselves and for the community. So if you're a parent and you're very scared, because trust me, the first time I saw this, I was scared. I immediately said, okay, we're going to come get back all our phones, all our gadgets, and we're going to start, talking about it, talking about responsibilities that come with owning a smartphone, talking about how gifts can be abused and all of those things. If you're a parent and you've not had that conversation with your kids, or you've not had conversations like that with your kids, and you have given them a smartphone, I would ask you to please collect them. Not because you do not like them, but because you want them to live in a world that is safe, because you want them to grow up and, be responsible people, because you want them to live in a right frame of mind. And sometimes technology is fantastic, but sometimes when it's not being checkmate, it can ruin lives, and I wouldn't want that for you. So comment I'm interested in the comment section, and then I'll send you the link to join our WhatsApp community. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.